How's it going, everybody? Going back-to-back videos today. Sorry for the TV in the background. We're watching the greatest NBA team in the league, Los Angeles Lakers. Anyways, so I've added a couple fish to the tank that I had in isolation for quite a while. So let's get to it. See if I can find them in here. Just somewhat update in what I've added in the tank, and who in here has shine, which a lot of them actually have. Noticed that if you just change the water in your tank, I'm about to change the water in the tank. Change the water in your tank, leave the lights off, feed them. Don't overanalyze. You'll be surprised what happens to your fish. Well, at least in my case, they seem to develop better and get better color, and the less you mess with them type of way. So let me see if I can find one. Okay, here goes one. This is what I got him as, is a Protomelis kirkii, I think, thickbar. Now I know Butch Livingston has got some, and when I seen the video of his, they look different. My resource, this was not a local pickup, but not really local because the guy lives about 2 hours away from me, and he seems to be getting his fish from the same place, like Dave's Rare Fish and I think Beantown Aquatics, and a couple guys from Old World. And I seem to know that because I looked at the list that they have, and when people have similar fish, you can kind of trace it down to who they got it from. And that's where I got him that's what he gave it to me, and that's what I seen him advertised as a Protomelis kirkii thickbar. He's different. He's colored down a bit since when I got him. He had a little more of a green sheen to him as far as his body. Has a unique, somewhat unique shape for a Protomelis. Is more of a long snout, kind of like a Mylochromys. Can't wait to see what this guy develops into. He's about 4 inches, 3.5, 4 inches. He's a good size one, has nice color, very good temperament to him as far as like his aggressiveness and his confidence going out to get food and dealing with other fish. Doesn't seem to be bothered by anybody really. Doesn't bully, but doesn't get bullied. Doesn't run away from food type of thing. So yeah, that's one guy. My other guy is right here. Unfortunately, he's off the light. This is a wild caught Mylochromys Mchuse. This is the first wild caught that I've ever owned. He had a light blue sheen to him when I got him. I've been having these guys in isolation, basically, like in their own tank for about a month. I don't want to introduce any type of disease or anything into here, so yeah, he had a light blue sheen to him. He's a definite male, about 4 inches. You can see the egg spots on him, and when they do call him the poor man's Lichochromys acuticeps, you can see why. Especially there goes my Malawi gar right there. As you can see, the shape is pretty similar to him. But I'm really happy with him. He was a little steep on the pricing, but I've seen that, especially with Haplochromis species, when you get them wild caught, they seem to show a more of a true color, especially if it's more of a kind of a rare hap. I didn't mind, in other words, getting him wild caught, because he's gonna be what he is, like a Mylochromys Mchuse, and when he colors up, it'll be a true what he will look like. Another fish that I added on here, these two came via Cichlid Shack. I got them around the same time. This is Mylocomus amphiprimus. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but pretty much you guys seen him around. He's a pretty big boy. He's about 6 inches, 5 inches, whatever. He's more head than body. He's big head, and he's really nice. Unfortunately, he's on the side of the tank that doesn't really have that much light. But he has a turquoise sheen to him throughout the body, blue head, nice orange anal fin, and he holds his own. He's definitely not super aggressive, but he's also not a mild-mannered fish. He's not gonna let anybody mess around anywhere around him. So maybe I'll get away from him so I can get a better shot at him. And another fish I ordered, of course, from Sickler Shack. What kind of did it was I had lost my rubescence, and it got replaced with this guy. He's pretty decent out, not the greatest that I've gotten from him. The one that I lost was very unique. I liked him, and I don't know what happened to the guy, but he got injured, and he ended up not making it. So I ordered, I think, these 2 fish from him. I think that's what I ordered from him. It was just 2 fish. And yeah, but overall I'm pretty happy, especially with the Mylocomus. I wish he would move on to this other side so you guys can see him. There goes a fish that has absolutely been stunning lately, and for some reason he does never come out on this as far as his color, and that's my turkis. In person, he's absolutely stunning. He has that North Carolina turquoise sheen to him. Not really a sheen, he's very deep colored. He just doesn't come out on here. Another fish that has blossomed a bit is my Buccochromis nodotenea. He's not where Adam sees is, but he's pretty much getting there right now. He's getting the same color pattern with the yellow on top. As you can see, he's really, really nice. My Imperial Tigress, another one that's coming along. I was disappointed when I got him, and I put him in his own tank for a while, for about maybe a month or 2, and added him like about a month ago. And he's been getting better and better by the day. He's doing well in this tank. Another guy that's doing well in this tank is the Tangerine Tiger that I've gotten from Lightfish Direct. He's colored back up to where he was when I received him. As you can see, he's very very nice, very different. Him and the one that I got from Billy at Sickler Express are getting along pretty well at the moment. As you can see, this guy is really nice. Big giant guy. Not very dominant in the tank, so you get to see his nice stripes. But he keeps his nice color, full body colored. And he's really adding to the tank. I'm loving him. Another fish I'm loving is my Midnight Peacock. As you can see, he's pretty spectacular. There goes Turkis. And yeah, pretty much in this tank, everybody's doing really, really well. I can't complain about any fish. This guy has never colored up. He kind of lost his color, but when I start up to 270, he's going to be one of my first additions that goes in there. Or I might do a little series about putting him in his own tank and seeing how long it takes for them to get from this to basically show color. Him and my Golden Bumblebee, who is another guy who is in here and he's doing well. He's just not colored. One of the only ones that's not really colored in here. Here goes my Mylocomus erectania. I didn't really have high hopes for this guy because he was a dude that I got in the shipment that basically all the fish came in dead. He was upside down This guy was basically a goner. Opened up the bag and he was laying on his side, and he pulled through. But he has not been showing pretty much other than being alive, potential and color, and I never thought he would get to anywhere. Unfortunately, he's on a side that doesn't have much light, but yeah, he's been coloring up a bit. Other than that, everyone else in the tank is doing good. I'm pretty sure this is not a male anymore, even though it has the false egg spots. I've been seeing the egg spots on the Bucacomus with DZI yellow. But this guy's like the biggest one in the tank, I think, or this girl. And it's pretty much stayed this color. I don't think it's gonna be a male. I haven't vented it, but I'm having my doubts. There goes a swallowtail. Another one of my favorite guys. Looking absolutely stunning. And as you can see, the crazing on this tank, it's pretty much all around where the tank bows, because it's the acrylic is only 3/8 thick. So I don't know if you can really catch it, but where it bows is basically where the crazing has occurred, which is right in the middle of the pane. Which it's funny because their explanation was saying that it's a combination of pressure and chemicals, and yet they seem to not think that they're liable because this acrylic is only 3/8 thick, and since the moment I filled it up with water, it bowled this way, and of course it's creating pressure. And what a coincidence that where it's bowing is where the crazy is happening, but they seem to not think that they're liable for that, which is whatever, you know. It's the problem with the fish game. There's certain people or certain companies that kind of hold a monopoly on certain things, and it's not a lot of competition. There's more competition, there's more customer service, but either way, I'm moving on to a better tank. So that's pretty much my update. I don't know if I missed anything. Starfire he's coming too. As you can see, he's getting all those speckles on him now. He's getting there. He's probably going to be a really, really nice, stunning guy. Hopefully he does better and a bigger tank. And all these guys do well in the bigger tank. I do need to get rid of some of these guys like him and a few others in here that I'm going to part with. And there goes my black orange dorsal. He's amazing. He's very stunning. Very lost a little bit of his dominance that he had going on once I added my Z-Rock in here, but he's still pretty nice. I'm doing well. There goes my Victorian cichlid. Breaking the rules in here. People don't want you, even though you pay for everything, you do everything. They're trying to tell you what you should have in your tank. Whatever. But yeah, this is a quick update. Well, not quick. Update on my tank and what I've added on, and can't wait to set up the 270 so you guys can check these guys out in a bigger home. Thank you guys for watching. Look out for future updates.